I think it was a momentum builder, and I think that gives our players a lot of confidence. It makes some of the more difficult things, boxing out, physicality, navigating screens, defending different scenarios, easier when you see the ball go through the hoop. So I was very pleased and very happy that we could get off to a good start.
Seeing Rylee Nudell with career high in points tonight, how have you seen her mature throughout the last year and even this year, becoming more of obviously that more mature true sophomore into halfway through second season?
Right. She's a very confident player, and she knows her strengths. She knows what she can do, and she puts herself in those situations. She and I just had a conversation yesterday, kind of revisited our goals, individual player goals and roles, and the conversation was a very different one than we had last year, where she was more deferring to older players, and this year was a very different conversation. And you just see her own personal confidence, she's exuding her confidence, and it's great to see that. And then when it translates to made buckets and how she plays, it really makes our team better. So when Rylee Nudell is on the floor, we're a better basketball team.
Total of 28 assists tonight. How was that an emphasis? Was that an emphasis for this game, and obviously going forward, to be selfless with the ball and distribute it? Because
Right. That's something that being selfless looks a lot of different ways, and that's what we talk about. We have never talked about X amount of assists or percentage of our made field goals need to be assisted. Or, that's never been part of the conversation. But the conversation is always, how do you make your teammate look better? How do you make your teammate's job a little bit easier? Ball reversals, people movement, get us great shots. And I think tonight the 28 assists on 38 made field goals was something like 74%, which has got to be a season high for us.
Obviously now non-conference in the books. What have you learned about your team, or what do you guys want to continue to get better at, obviously going into the tough grind of summer league play?
Looking back, the summary, the overall feeling is I'm very pleased with our non-conference. We were challenged both on the road and at home. We played a couple teams in the 50s in the RPI. Went on the road to a BCS school, and so those are situations, scenarios, types of offenses, types of defenses that challenged us, and that will help us be more prepared, more confident going into Summit League play. So I think the non-conference has prepared us. Certainly our conference is very, very competitive. Every single game is going to bring out the best of us. And so I look forward to starting that off.
Stay focused and disciplined and do what we're supposed to do. We moved the ball around well. We got defensive stops, and I think that's what led to a good first half of the first quarter.
For you, it was a career high in points tonight. What was going right for you, and just seemed like everything was going in, getting all the rebounds and stuff like that?
Just probably not thinking about what's happening in the game and stuff, and just shooting the ball.
Michelle, it seemed like most of your three-pointers were going in tonight. Have you just kind of been at an attack mentality of whenever you kind of get an open look, just take it, because more often than not it's going to go in?
I'm just trying to take the open shots that my teammates create for me. That's a shot at practice, so I just want to take advantage of that.
Going into your first conference game on Tuesday, what do you guys take away from this non-conference? Being 500 for the first time in, I forgot what the stat was, but you guys are 500 going into conference play for the first time in many years. What have you guys taken away from this non-conference going into this tough Summit League conference?
I think that playing at a high pace really is a big advantage for us. I think that really works. We also work on our defense a lot, and I think we did a good job on that today. And also, we're playing really unselfishly, and I think that really works for us as well.
Really kind of the same question. What do you guys got to do to kind of get to attack Tuesday? Obviously, South Dakota's a really good team coming in here. But what do you guys got to do to kind of move forward and get past this game and get ready for them?
I'd say just stay focused and learn from the mistakes or the errors that we made in the non-conference schedule, and really focus on that in the Summit League games, because there's not going to be very much room for error when we start conference play.